3 pre-merger SPAC stocks or special purpose acquisition companies for March 2021. These are 3 pre-merger SPACs that are still in their searching phase that I believe have great management teams. And at the time of this video, they are trading below $11 per share. We're gonna go over these 3 SPACs right after. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Learn to invest like a wolf at your own risk. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Wolves of Investing. My name is Donnie Nguyen and I'm the founder of Wolves of Investing. If you're new, my channel is primarily about investing in the stock market. If you want to learn how to achieve financial freedom through investing, be sure to click on that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't yet. And please remember to drop a like on this video if you enjoy it, as it truly helps out the channel. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first SPAC we're gonna talk about is Kensington Capital Acquisition Corp. 2. This SPAC IPO'd on February 26 and has 24 months to complete a business combination. On Fidelity, the ticker is KCACU for the units, and the common stock and the warrants are not yet trading. If you want to know more about investing in SPAC units, be sure to check out my SPAC Units Explained video, where I answer a lot of questions that my viewers have asked about SPAC units. This same SPAC team took Bill Gates-backed battery company QuantumScape, ticker QS, public last year in a SPAC business combination. I made an entire video about QuantumScape and mentioned QuantumScape many times on previous videos. But in case you don't know about QuantumScape, it was one of the craziest SPACs I've ever seen. It went from $10 in September of 2020 to over $130 just 3 months later for a 13-bagger return. Even though the stock price has deflated quite a bit, it's still trading at $44.39 for a gain of approximately 344% from its $10 IPO price. And from the SPAC's website at autospac.com, Kensington Capital Acquisition Corp. 2 is a special purpose acquisition company formed for the purpose of effecting a merger, stock purchase, or similar business combination with a business in the automotive-related sector. The company is sponsored by Kensington Capital Partners and the management team of Justin Miro, Bob Remenar, Simon Bogue, and Dan Huber. This is the same team as their first SPAC, so I fully expect them to target another really exciting EV play as they did with QuantumScape. Even though QuantumScape is an extremely hyped up company that won't even have revenues for a few years, the thing that this SPAC team did really well was find a target that was exciting, had the backing of Bill Gates, and also had Tesla co-founder JB Straubel on board. That's the main reason I like Kensington Capital. But even more important is that the units closed on Friday at $10.89. This is just 8.9% above the $10 per share that they have in the trust. So to me, this seems like a low-risk, potentially high-reward play. If you're a member of my Patreon, you already know that I have a position in the KCAC units. I share all of my buy and sell alerts from my Fidelity All-SPAC portfolio in my Patreon. So if you're interested in knowing what SPACs I'm buying and selling, be sure to check out my Patreon. A link is in the video description. Each KCAC unit contains 1 common stock and 1/4 of 1 redeemable warrant. I think that the units are a good buy under $11. I expect the common stock and the warrants to become available for trading around April 19th, approximately 52 days after the SPAC IPO date. Because of the previous success of this SPAC team, I'm looking to get a huge return out of this investment. That is the goal, but of course I'll have to reevaluate once a target is eventually announced. On to SPAC number 2. This is a SPAC that many of us have been talking about in the Discord, called Soaring Eagle Acquisition Corp. This SPAC IPO'd on February 24th and has 24 months to complete a business combination. On Fidelity, the ticker is SRNGU for the units, and the common stock and the warrants are not yet trading. And I want to thank Emily T from the Discord for evangelizing this SPAC opportunity. This SPAC team's previous 2 SPAC targets were DraftKings and Skills. DraftKings is trading at $59.52 for a nearly 6-bagger return, and Skills is trading at $27.45 for nearly 3-bagger return. This SPAC is led by Eagle Equity Partners Harry Sloan, Jeff Sagansky, and Eli Baker. The units closed on Friday at $10.61. This is just 6.1% above the $10 per share that they have in the trust. So to me, this seems like another low-risk, potentially high-reward play. I also currently have a position in the SRNG units. Each unit contains 1 common stock and 1/5 of 1 redeemable warrant. I think that the units are a good buy under $11. I expect the common stock and the warrants to become available for trading around April 18th, approximately 52 days after the SPAC IPO date. Because of the previous success of this SPAC team, I am also looking to get a huge return out of this investment. On to SPAC number 3, and that SPAC is Social Leverage Acquisition Corp 1. This SPAC IPO'd on February 12th and has 24 months to complete a business combination. On Fidelity, the ticker is SLACU for the units, and the common stock and the warrants are not yet trading. The main reason I like this SPAC is because of its CEO and director, Howard Lindzen. As a founder and managing partner of Social Leverage since 2009, he made numerous early-stage investments in the fintech sector, including investments in Robinhood, Rally Road, eToro, and Alpaca. According to the prospectus, he has invested in over 125 companies and has collaborated and built deep relationships with hundreds of co-investors and entrepreneurs. Prior to founding Social Leverage in 2009, his early-stage investment exits included sales to Comcast, Google, Pandora, Salesforce, Twitter, and several other public listings. In 2008, he co-founded StockTwits, a social media platform with over 4 million registered users where investors and traders share investment ideas. And he served as its CEO from 2008 to 2013. Now, I heard that there may be some Wall Street bets hate going on towards StockTwits lately. Apparently, StockTwits is selling sentiment data to hedge funds. Now, I could be missing something, but I don't really see this as bad as what Facebook, Google, and other companies do with user data. But just something to be aware of if you're investing in this SPAC. If you happen to have any insights into this Wall Street bet StockTwits thing, drop a line in the comments. Additionally, according to the prospectus, Social Leverage has raised 3 active funds: Social Leverage Capital Fund 1, 2, and 3. Social Leverage Capital Fund 2 has generated a 54% internal rate of return as of November 30th, 2020, and was ranked one of the top performing US-based micro venture capital funds. Fund 2 and 3 have generated a 35% and 37% internal rate of return, respectively, as of December 31st, 2020. So these are really amazing stats and accomplishments from this team. As for their target, their goal is to identify and invest in innovative and mission-driven companies in the fintech, enterprise software, or consumer technology sectors, and support growth and value creation in the public market. The units closed on Friday at $10.20. This is just 2% above the $10 per share that they have in the trust. So to me, This seems like another low risk, potentially high reward play. And I also have a position in the social leverage units. Each unit contains one common stock and 1/4 of one redeemable warrant. I think that the units are a good buy under $11. I expect the common stock and the warrants to become available for trading around April 9th, approximately 52 days after the SPAC IPO date. Although this team doesn't have a SPAC track record, they have a very good private equity track record. And I think that they have a good chance of picking a profitable target. All right, so just a few announcements. If you want to join the best SPAC Discord community on the planet, we talk about SPACs and other stocks. We have over 400 members, and if you're interested in joining, it's completely free. I'll leave a link in the video description. Second, if you want to know exactly what I'm trading in my Fidelity All SPAC portfolio, check out my Patreon. For $5 a month, you get all of my buy and sell alerts from that portfolio. There's also access to my private Patreon Discord. If you want additional insights into that portfolio and some of my other long-term portfolios, there's also a higher tier available for that. And if you want to become a super alpha OG and get a shout out on one of my YouTube videos every month, I also have a tier for that. So be sure to check out my Patreon if you're interested. A link is in the video description. So those were my 3 pre-merger SPAC picks for March 2021. Let me know what you think about these 3 blank check companies and what other SPACs you're watching. Drop me a line in the comments. Be sure to leave a like on this video before leaving. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.